Jones. All right. So there are 6 primary religions as well as underrealm religion, as an underrealm religion. The religion is intended to be a moderator, not an aesthetic. A motivator, excuse me, not a moderator.
Would you like me to read? It is late for you.
I'll do the little ones. You can do Pantheon of Gods. Choosing a religion enables a player to walk a light or dark path, which I think is pretty cool. We're talking about a pantheon here, not necessarily separate religions. They're all kind of offshoots of who the better god is, practically, and who the god who identifies best with you. So I think your race is going to actually play a lot of kind of who you'd pick too, right? You know, you might pick like the fire god because if you're like the Polynesian dwarves, fire is probably pretty important to you, kind of thing. So, all right, Pantheon of Gods, Miss Say.
The 10 deities within the ashes of creation formed a pantheon of gods. There was a celestial struggle among the gods that fractured them into good and evil. Early in the creation of the universe, the pantheon of gods was split. Some gods influence the corrupt side of beings that exist in the universe. It is possible through questing and player decision to join or worship those gods. The ancients and the others are the evil gods, who are the primary antagonists in the lore, who defiled and perverted all of creation. The ancients were imbued with all the traits of the gods, whereas the 4 parent races of Vera had those attributes spread amongst them. It is possible for some storylines to relate to a darker, evil path, if a character should choose. If the Veran races were combined, they'd be the ancients.
That's pretty cool. I was trying to remember while you were reading that. It's almost kind of like Dark Crystal in a way, the Skeksis and what were they called? Oh, the Mystics. Like they were different. One was good, one was bad. But when they came together, they became like their perfect selves, kind of thing. I think the same thing with Halo as well. I think they kind of broke all the races.
I never played Halo.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
So the gods and ashes of creation represent different aspects of the universe and feelings as well. So you have a goddess of love, goddess of creation, who's the phoenix, goddess of fate, goddess of hope, and goddess of truth. So each god has a specific realm that they relate to in the world and its creation. We have a very rich lore on the pantheon of gods, but it's something I want to make sure players discover in-game, not told about. The story of creation tells us of a race of beings known as the ancients. Didn't we? Yeah, we just read that.
We just read that one. We don't need to read that one.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute.
So
Deja vu.
Right. Temples. Temples are a type of building in Ashes creation that unlocks at stage 3 village of a divine node. So some things you won't see in every single node. Temples built in nodes progress a religion within Vera. There will be a competition between religions to build their temple in nodes with vacant temple slots. So, yeah, like I said, there's going to be so many aspects of this game that you're going to be doing. And I hope that in some ways you can have all your alts and it would almost be like a family contribution, not individually character. But then again, I don't know, maybe it would be kind of better to have more of a choice. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
Or you can skip religions altogether. It's not even really a necessary component.
Right.
But it's definitely where you're going to get a lot of rich lore and things from, I think.
Yeah. Orders of the Seven. The Orders of the Seven are religious organizations corresponding to the 7 grand temples of Vera. The Order of Hope is an alien human order based in the capital city of Ayla. The patron deity is Resna. The Order of Fate is a Kavik orc order headquartered in capital city of Ren. Patron deity is Norlan. The Order of Truth is a Pyrian elven order quartered in the capital city of America.
No, I knew you were I'm like, don't say America.
America. Amara, patron deity, is Shot. Shot. It's kind of weird.
Shoal.
Shoal?
It's Shoal.
Oh.
Hmm.
Good T. Yeah.
It's an L.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, it's like my glasses I'm looking at right now. Like it's like when I come back this way, it's like it looks like there's a little, on it. So it looks like a T. But anyways, within the temples, Missy.
Within the temples of the seven, there exist different levels of organizations that call on only the most devout followers to serve. Depending on the follower's skills, services could mean many things. For those among the followers who hold a certain set of skills, there are the orders of the seven. Each of the orders answers to a different hierarchy within the various grand temples of the seven that are found throughout Vera.
Cool. So benefits. As a player advances their rank within their chosen religion, they will gain access to the following benefits. Unique titles. Cool. Certain titles will unlock special abilities or stats during sieges and events. So that's pretty cool. So go ahead, Missy.
Let's say you go to the temple and you sign up to be a follower of that religion. There is an inter-organization quest line that can advance and rank and title, and only one person can be the leader for a period of time, if they advance all the way to the top. So like during sieges, they'll have special benefits, like they can, grant divine prayer buff to allies within X amount of distance of them during the siege. Yeah, so it's like priest abilities and things where you can.
Right. Well, I even know like mounts too. So you'll have some mounts that will have unique abilities, like a dragon will go actually. So you'll use it to fly around and won't have any abilities, but if you're in a siege, it'll activate probably like a little special bar where you're like fire breath or whatever. So unique shop items, discounts, roles that open up during events or node sieges, providing the node has a temple dedicated to the player's deity and the player is a citizen of that node. So kind of have to do little check marks to get benefits, it looks like. But that's just going to mean that you're going to probably start like being a prophet of your religion, be like, you need to be part of my religion so we can build a temple. Like there's going to be like people like, you need to join my religion. Right. Unique augments are top tier achievements within a religion. So I think that'd be pretty cool if you think about it. Like to me, I'm thinking like, okay, so you're a cleric and you've reached, and you got an augment from your religion that when you cast a healing spell, maybe like your healing spell looks like the deity, like the symbol of the deity or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. Recipes are unlocked based on a player's status within the religion. Cool.
Certain titles will have special abilities. They'll be able to do special things during a siege or an event. So as a bishop, you may have access, when these events or sieges come online, a secondary hotbar that provides you with those abilities. You may get additional hit points. You may have additional damage mitigation. You're sort of like a leader amongst your citizens in that regard, and that would be true for the mayor as well as other positions. So you get special spell stuffs.
Stuffs. Go and do augments, Missy.
Okay, augments. Strong religions provide unique augments that can be applied to a player's primary skills. Religious augments are considered top-tier achievements within a religion. These augments can be stacked on top of class augments. They will have a give-and-take system based on the choices the player makes. You're going to have advancement within the religion and within the church that you're a part of, and those advancements are going to be both reflective of the community's development of that religion out in the world. Building temples, building infrastructure for that, completing certain quests for it, and then you will benefit from the community's development of that specific religion via having certain augment abilities that you'll gain access to be able to apply on top of your secondary class augments to skills. And it's going to reflect what the nature of that religion is. Cool.
Nice. All right.
So progression. There are players' progression paths within a religion. Players may follow only one religion at a time, Religious progression is based on quests that are only offered to followers of that religion. Religions have a ranking system based on a player's performance in these quests and the number of quests completed. Changing religion will cause loss of progress in a player's previous religion. It depends on their dedication to the religion itself, their performance when it comes to certain religions' religious objectives, their contribution to the development of that religion within the world. There's a lot of different markers that we use at each stage to determine how they progress within the religion.
Yeah.
Atheism.
Yep.
Players may choose not to follow a religion. If you want to abstain from the religion progression path, you may do so. It's not going to hurt you, I guess, because a lot of these augments are kind of side grades. But I think you'd be missing out on a lot of what the game has to offer. To answer, do you have to go down a religious path? You don't have to. The idea of that path is to provide a horizontal progression, so it doesn't become a requirement in order to maintain parity with other people advancing.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, but you miss out on cool
Yeah.
stuff, a lot of cool stuff, I guess, you know?
Yeah. That'd definitely be like a flavor and extra things. Oh, this is different. What is this? Oh, I think we'll get to that, but that's a shrine right there. First time seeing that in-game shrine. Ooh,
That's cool.
look at that sky. I love my skyboxes, people. I love my skyboxes. Like Halo, when you're able to see just the halo like all the way going up. Yeah, that was the shit. All right. Affiliations. An affiliation tree is under development that determines which entities can participate in attacks against other entities within its hierarchy. So you have alliances, citizenship, guilds, parties, raids, religion, society. So there is no factions in this, but there will be, we can pretty much say minor factions, like, but there's no big alliance versus horde kind of thing. It's going to be minute factions, almost like Final Fantasy XIV with the grand companies. You know, other than being in a PvP match, other than that, you're all buddies. So, but anyways, Missy.
There's a guild affiliation, there's party affiliation, there's a raid affiliation, alliance affiliation, there's a citizenship affiliation, there's society affiliation, there's religious affiliation. All of these things have some hierarchy, and within that hierarchy, there's the ability to participate within certain systems. So, for example, if you have a node that has fallen under your vassal state, and you're a citizen of the parent node, then you could participate in a siege against the vassal node. But if you're a citizen of the vassal node, you could not participate as an attacker against the parent node. So there's a hierarchy unless you were to renounce your citizenship. Well, I guess that's because you'd be then protecting the node, not fighting against the node.
Definitely. So shrines. So like I said, we just looked at it one right there. Players may be able to build shrines on their freehold plot based on their progression within their religion. So that's cool. A little cosmetic thing. And who knows, maybe it'll give you a quest too. Shrines may grant access to certain tithes that can be made to your deity. Hey, there's Streamlabs wanting to work. Well, it wasn't.
Streamlabs.
Well, it wasn't wanting, the commands weren't wanting to work through Streamlabs, like the little chat thing, but when I was doing on the Twitch app, then it was working just fine, so, yeah. These could be a stepping stone to unlock deeper progression within religion. Shrines will not provide the same benefits as temples, as they are the next best thing. Players may be able to pay to use other players' freehold shrines. Like I said, your freehold can be your little business maker. So, removing player corruption. So what corruption is, guys, is if you're going to be griefing people, this is their in-game system that, let's say if you keep killing a lower person than yourself, or just keep killing a person, you keep farming, you're going to start getting corruption and more corruption. And the more corruption you get, the weaker you get. And if you keep on going, you will start actually dropping your items that can be picked up by other people. So let's say you have a really sexy sword, and then you're like, and then it drops and you can't get it, and then the dude you were just farming picks up that same sword and kills you. So, yeah. So definitely do not grief in this game, or you will be griefed badly. Because I think you even become there's a bounty that goes on your head if you get too much corruption too. So people will just be all over you. So the primary that means Missy, you can't pick on people because we know you like to pick on people.
What?
Yeah,
What?
we know you like to pick on people.
I'm the one who gets beaten on.
No,
Who loses her mind.
no.
I am not a bully. I hate bullies. You know
Missy
that.
is a bully, guys. Do not let her say anything different. I get bullied all the time.
Only to NPCs.
I get bullied all the time. I get bullied all the time.
Stop it.
Anyways, removing player corruption. The primary means to remove corruption is through death. So the primary means to remove corruption is death. Multiple deaths may be necessary to remove all corruption. Dying removes a significant portion of a player's corruption score. Gaining experience will also slowly reduce a player's corruption score. That creates a fun kind of experience for the bounty hunters to try and catch you while you're working it off. Like I said, the bounty hunter system. A quest may be utilized to reduce the player kill (PK) count of a corrupt player in order for them to accumulate less corruption score in the future. This is a design shift from religious quest being used to directly reduce the corruption score. And then corruption duration is reduced in military nodes. So military nodes are going to be your PvP, kind of thing. So it looks like.
So if you're a bully, you pretty much want to be at a military node.
Yeah, like PvP and all that stuff. So these are shrines. This is I didn't think that was it's probably like a little church or something. Kind of blurry there. This one's cool. Like I said, I think that's really cool. Another shrine, graveyard.
Graveyard.
Yeah. But alright, that looks like that's it for religions, and that's actually going to be it for us tonight, guys. Again, like I said, thank you for watching. If you haven't followed, please do follow. It costs nothing. It is free. Same with subscribing to our YouTube channel. So if you like what you're seeing, we're going to keep doing this. But at least with the follows, exposure gain, the more exposure, the better. The more follows, people just start following because they follow. So, but yeah, please spread the word. Yeah, definitely. Check out our website. If you are yourself is a streamer, you're small, big, medium, large, and you want to be on a team without having to be like partnered through Twitch or anything like that, or if you just want to be in a part of a team that can work together on these type of shows, you can work with Missy or me. Our Crucible team member program, it's on our website. Or if you just want to partner with us, like I said, we're working with hopefully our first partner.
Yep. Swish Styles.
Yep.
An awesome rap artist.
Yep. So we're working with him. Missy knows him personally. But as she said, a rap artist. So we're definitely not just, you don't have to be AOC specific or a certain game specific. You could be anything. And to be honest, we'd probably like team members that are across the board on different genres. I think it'd make it more interesting. Right now we have 5 slots open. Just go to our website. It's cruciblegamingnetwork.com. And just go to the Crucible Gaming member little application button. Fill it out, and we'll talk to you. And like I said, we're not looking for the biggest person or whatever. We're kind of just looking at how you're streaming, how interactive you are. But yeah, anyways, like I said, we've been doing this for 3.5 hours. So with that, I'm Endless88, aka Brad. So good night.
And I'm Meadow and Amara, aka Missy.
Yeah, she's the mean one. She's the griefer.
I am not.
All right, guys. Well, you take it easy. And Crucible Gaming is out. We will see you next week for archetypes, classes, and roles. It should be a long one like this one was. So we will see you then, guys. Good
Definitely. See you next Friday.